Come on, homie. Come on. Why are you so pressed?
Don't approach, don't go to clubs, don't use Tinder. Just work on yourself. Okay, meanwhile, Hamza's living at home with mommy and daddy.
He just completely roasted, huh? Welcome back to Based Benji. This is Big Daddy Benji, aka Mr. TYB, aka Mr. Took Your Bitch past tense because it already happened. Today, I just found out that I was exposed. Me and Base Zeus were exposed by John Anthony Lifestyle. So I thought we could sit down together and watch myself and Base Zeus get exposed. And you know, the funny thing is, although this video came out about 2 months ago, now I didn't realize it happened until someone left a comment on my video and said this to me. This video came out 2 months ago. I've been expecting this exposed video from John Anthony to come out on me for over 6 months now because, funny story, a mutual friend of ours, Alex from Playing with Fire, back a couple months ago, he reached out to me saying that John Anthony wanted to have me on his podcast for a collaboration. He wanted to collab with me, and I ignored the message because at the time I went and I checked out who John Anthony was, and I realized that he had done a lot of drama-filled hate videos with false accusations against a ton of my friends in the industry. So that was kind of like, out of respect for my friends, I probably don't want to do that, but maybe I could look past it and say I'm not taking any sides. But then also, John Anthony's videos are literally almost all, if we could just click on his channel and see, John Anthony's videos are literally all just drama. And when I clicked on his videos 6 months ago, like if we look at this, hating on Andrew Tate, hating on How to Beast, fake dating experts, fake Andrew Tate, like all of his videos are just hate videos. So I didn't want to direct my fans and endorse someone whose videos were just all hate videos. I am not super familiar with his dating content, but the ratio to dating content and hate drama videos is too much that I just ignored the message because I knew if I said, sorry, I don't want to collab, he was going to make a video on me. I knew if I collabed with him, I would be giving in and essentially collabing only out of fear that he would make an exposed video on me. So I just ignored it and decided, fuck it, he's gonna make an exposed video on me because when he realizes he can't collab with me and get views that way, he'll realize he can get more views by making an exposed video on me. So surprise, surprise, here it is 6 months later. Honestly, kind of predictable. Again, I don't even hate the guy. I don't know the guy. I watched a couple of his videos. When someone sent me this, I saved this to watch for you guys and get my reaction. But the funny thing is I actually think this guy probably has very good game. But either way, let's watch the video together. I think he probably has good game. I don't even hate the guy. I just disagree with his way of getting viewership and the way of growing his channel because the truth is, if he's as good at dating as he says he is, like, bro, just focus on that. You actually do, from what I can tell, he looks like he's actually very good at dating, but just focus on that. Why are you doing all these hate videos, exposed videos? A couple months ago, he made a video with both Andrew and Tristan Tate, and now he's exposing them because it's more, I guess it's more beneficial to expose them to try and get more views. It's kind of like, I don't know, man, like it's a weird tactic. I don't know what's really going on. I haven't looked into it too much, but that's why I didn't collab with him, and all of my suspicions have been confirmed by all of his recent behavior and turning on people who usually endorse. So here we are, let's react to him exposing me. That's all the context you needed.
Today we're looking at infield footage by Based Zeus. Okay, this guy that goes by Benjamin.
Oh wait, the playback speed is on 1.5. Let's do 1.25. It's a little long video. Let's do 1.25, see how we work through it.
I didn't even reveal his face for his first 1,000,000 subs. Okay, once he hit 1,000,000 subs, he did the face reveal. Ta-da! Before that, he was this cartoon Zeus and all this shit. He's very young. I saw on one of his videos from 2019, he was saying he was 22. And this is from 2019, actually. He's basically a kid. Anyways.
He's so pressed. Even in the introduction, he's so mad. Why he's so pressed, bro?
That's to him for hanging out with guys like Alex Costa and getting 1,000,000 subs and playing the YouTube game. I want to remind you guys that today is the second to last day before prices go up on my 8-week membership program. Okay, to lock in the current rate.
There's views, John Anthony. Go check out his program, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's views, bro. You got it.
Okay, so get on one of those free 30-minute calls.
Why does he still have me in the background as he's doing it? Bro, this guy's amazing. He does a terrible picture of my face in the background going over it. This guy's a G, bro.
Prices go up in 2 days. Okay, let's get into Based Zeus picks up a girl in real life. Day game infield.
What's up? It's Benjamin Seda, aka Based Zeus's manager. We got the camera crew here ready today. We got me ready.
It says he's Based Zeus's manager. Based Zeus is a cartoon, so I assume this is the brains behind the operation, the 22-year-old. Okay, I'm sure he's very good at game at that age.
Today, Based Zeus himself is gonna come here, and he's gonna do
He's so mad. Bro, watch the face reveal video, it all makes sense.
the live pickup. Is actually gonna come out and pick up some of these crazy, beautiful girls.
Yeah, he's talking about pickup exactly reflecting his age. Oh, my cartoon character animation is gonna come out here and pick up some of these girls.
are out here. We're watching.
That's the joke. You teach dating, you teach social skills. You must know that's the joke. Yes. Is it a cheesy joke? Yes. That's kind of the whole... Watch the face reveal, man. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Washington Square Park, New York City, Manhattan.
This is where they fucking harass the chicks. Washington Square Park, Union Square in New York City. Normally when I've done cold approach there, the chicks are like, wow, you're like the 8th person that's talked to me today. And I was like, did they all say weird shit? And she's like, yeah, it was like so... Like, yeah, thanks RSD.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be epic. You guys are not ready for this one.
1 hour later.
Where the hell is this guy? Said he was supposed to be here already. This dude is literally always late, like never on time.
Horrible attensive humor. The cartoon character, Zeus, isn't here, so he's gonna have to do the infield himself.
Fine, whatever. He said he'd be here. I trust him. He'll be here.
Bro, why are you so mad? You haven't even seen the video yet, John Anthony. Come on, homie. Come on. Why are you so pressed? Take a chill pill. You get bitches. I know you get girls because of all the proof you talk about and how it's the only thing you talk about. Why are you so uptight? You must be happy getting all these bitches. I don't understand. I don't understand why you're so mad.
Voicemail again. Damn it. Literally been here for 2 hours. He's still not here. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
A few moments later.
Alright, he's not coming. I don't know where the fuck he's at. We just cut it and we'll reschedule when he's here and like do the same location. We'll just bring him again.
Wait, dude. Why don't you just do it?
Me?
Yeah, man. You can definitely do it.
Me like go out and like pick up the girls?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just better at directing the cartoon animations. You want me to do a real game? I don't think that's gonna work very well.
I am Zeus's manager.
Well, I am the 22-year-old marketing mind behind this fucking fake dating channel. So let's go see how much I can embarrass myself.
I know exactly.
Listen, bro, if it's a fake dating channel, how to get 1 million subs? That's my question. If it's a fake dating channel, how to get 1 million subs? It must have some value if it is a fake dating channel. So even if it's fake, people are getting some value out of it. But I digress.
Exactly how I'm gonna do this. Can you?
I know exactly how I'll do this.
Can you give me your bracelets though? I'm gonna need them. Nice.
Yeah, come on, this is funny. I do a prank invasion bit. This is kind of funny.
Why are they showing a title for Prank Invasion? These guys like really mix cold approach, like real solid actual game, okay, making a mockery of that, and supplant it with these like, you know, childish antics they pull in public here.
Do you want to play a really quick game for a really quick kiss?
Sounds like Justin Mark. Hey, do you want to play a really quick game for a really quick kiss? That's his opener. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, where can we sign up, bro?
No? Okay. Alright. Excuse me. Do you want to play a really quick game for a really quick... Do you want to play a really quick game for a really quick kiss?
No, I'm
Go and say this to as many people as you can. She's like, no, that sounds super weird.
talking to my boyfriend.
Tell him I said hi.
She's like, I'm going to meet a friend. Tell your friend I said hi.
What?
She said, I'm talking to my boyfriend. She was on the phone with her boyfriend.
It's the second fucking sentence he says. First one, hey, let's play a quick game for a quick kiss.
That's the joke. Prank invasion used to approach girls in fake pranks, in fake videos, saying, do you want to play a quick game for a quick kiss? He'd do some bullshit game and then make out with the girls. They were paid actors. He used to wear a lot of bracelets. That is the joke, John Anthony. This is the joke just flying right over your head, bro. Come on. If you're gonna roast me, at least do some research. This whole first part is a joke. There's nothing to roast yet.
She's like, no, I'm gonna meet my friend. Hey, tell him I said hi. She's like, yeah, I'll get right on that.
You teach social skills. You have game. I know you must have some game. You know this is a joke. You have to know. How do you not know?
Excuse me. Do you want to play a really quick game for a really quick kiss?
It's not one of these people that just fucking knock him out.
No? Okay.
But it's a really quick game for an even quicker kiss. She's like, no, get the fuck away.
Okay, alright.
That's the joke.
He's like, but I run Base Zeus and we have 1 million subs. She's like, fuck off, creep.
That didn't work. You can have the bracelets back. Maybe those videos really are fake. Wait, but I have a
Maybe those videos really are fake. Is none of this clicking, bro? Come on, man.
friend, Connor Murphy. All he does is he just goes up to girls and takes his shirt off, and that always works. I'll just go do that.
He has a friend, Connor Murphy. Okay, watch my video on Connor Murphy in the end screen, where we show him on camera talking about drinking another dude's jizz as a form of a holy protein shake. Okay, makes sense that he'd be friends with this little kid here.
This was like 3 years before Connor's whole debacle. Connor the homie, but, you know, I digress.
Hey, what's up? I like your I like your. Just gonna.
Oh,
I think she's with a dude too. Now just embarrass himself further.
Can I get your number?
no.
All right. Well, that didn't work.
What is this? This is just supposed to be like clowning around, like pure entertainment. I'm sure this kid's real game blows. It seems like he's trying to do his real game anyways. But there's no way he's...
How does it seem like I'm trying to do my real game if all I'm doing is mimicking other prank YouTube channels? Also, for the record, that girl and that guy, I saw them sitting on the bench. They saw us with the camera. They're like, hey, what are you guys doing? As I walked past them, I explained it to them. I'm like, hey, actually, I want to film this funny bit. So that part of the video was actually not even real. Just FYI, because it was literally part of the joke of the video. But
he's very, very good at the game at age 22, and clearly the way he's acting, he has no clue what the fuck he's doing.
I have no clue what I'm doing based off making jokes. Because I'm 22, I don't have game. Come on, bro. I'm sure you have students and clients who do well at very young ages.
Connor makes it look so easy. I guess I have to be like 50 pounds more jacked.
Wait, dude, why don't you just pick up girls like you normally do?
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll do that. Future Ben here. It is the next day. I actually did, all jokes aside, go out and actually do a successful pickup. I'm going to show you that interaction right now and break it down. I'm going to show you literally in action using all of the Zeus tactics and techniques, how they worked, what was going through my head during the interaction, and how I was able to make the interaction go successfully.
Zeus tactics and techniques. Future Benjamin here.
Let's go ahead and watch that right now. Fuck, I'm going to have to go all the way around for this one. Oh my god. Alright, let's say, bro. Something. So you actually notice when I open the set, I'm behind the fence of where the actual little park is, and I was hesitant to go open that set because she was, I had to go all the way around, climb a fence, like go through all of these obstacles.
He's in like a busy park, and he's like, yeah, I chose the girl that I had to go all the way around a fence and go over a bunch of obstacles.
Stupid! And a lot of guys would use that as an excuse, like, oh, I have to...
Yes, because there wasn't that many attractive girls, just FYI. As I'm sure you know, when you have to find someone who's attractive to approach.
Go all the way around, that's too much work, I don't want to do it. In reality, it's a bullshit excuse. And you also notice as I go up to do the initial approach, I'm nervous and walking up to her saying, I have no idea what I'm going to say, I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm saying this as I'm walking up to her. I'm not using any of these excuses of, I don't know what to say, I'm just going to show up there.
Now he's admitting to not having a go-to opener. He's also admitting to not having a strategy. He's like, yeah, I run 1.4 million subscriber dating channel. And he's like, as I'm walking up to her, I'm thinking, what am I going to say, what am I going to say? I'm not like one of those other people who's just going to worry about that. I'm just going to repeat it as I'm going in. It's like, that's basically, that would be the same mindset of someone that's never done cold approach or is extremely bad at it.
Even though
No, because doing cold approach while you're filming, you have a filmer 50 feet away with a camera, and you have a microphone taped to your nipple, and there's a lot of social pressure of going out and filming while you're also doing an approach. All of that added anxiety and pressure on top of it does make it more difficult. So yeah, I was nervous in doing the approach. Of course I was. I have a fucking nipple, fucking microphone taped to my nipple. I don't know if she's gonna see it or notice it. My filmer's like 20 feet away. I don't know if she's gonna see him or notice it, and it's gonna be really awkward. So yeah, there's a lot when you're filming an infield and doing an approach on top of it. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and this was my first time filming infield, so yeah, of course I was nervous to film in infield because I had never done it before, and I had a lot more to worry about than just the conversation and stuff that would take you out of being present in the conversation and running your normal game. I'm sure he knows this, as when he first did his first few infields, he probably felt a little bit nervous or anxious about the awkwardness of the whole situation. So yeah, that's what I was referring to. That's why I was nervous, but of course I just go up and I make a comment anyways, and I approach normally. But I feel like he's just cherry picking just because he wants the views. Like, I get it, John Anthony. I get it, bro. I actually kind of respect it. He's just hating for the views. John Anthony, we're friends, bro. I know you don't. I know you don't hate this. You're just doing it for the clout.
It might be awkward, even though it might be a train wreck. None of these are valid excuses. Just because I don't feel like doing something or just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm not gonna go do it. Excuse me. Are you reading 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh god, here comes the cheesiness. Okay, the girl's reading. Hey, are you reading 50 Shades of Grey? Cold read.
I am not.
What are you reading?
I am reading Intimacy and Solitude.
That's almost as close as 50 Shades of Grey.
It's like, what are you reading?
What's your name?
A girl's reading a book in a park, and I ask her what she's reading, and somehow that's bad. Come on, bro. You're just cherry picking. You're not even saying that I'm doing anything bad. You're just making fun of it in a funny voice. Like, come on, bro.
Benjamin, nice to meet you. So you'll notice instead of just opening by saying, hey, you're cute, I wanted to come meet you, I'm Benjamin, I actually did what Zeus often recommends in the videos, which is opening by making a comment of something going around or something that's within the context of the situation, right? So she's reading a book, and I didn't even know what the book was because she obviously had it open.
So you should say a cold read.
And I just went up and I made the joke.
I just went up and I asked her if this was the 50
That was a little funny. I'll give him that. That was a little funny.
Shades of Grey, and it wasn't.
Are you reading 50 Shades of Grey? Normally, if there's not really a lot of things going around, you could open with like, I thought you were pretty and I wanted to come meet you, or I wanted to come see if you were as interesting or intriguing as you seem. The benefit of opening with a contextual comment or making a comment about something that's going around is that it's way more plausible, it's way more believable, it's way more organic than just coming up and saying, hey, I thought you were hot, I'm here to hit on you, which is not always bad, but it makes it more organic. It makes the interaction more organic.
Well, this kid's like 22, like still going through like puberty, it looks like, and fucking has only 4 million subs, trying to teach dating. He's like, when I opened that set, bro, I didn't tell her, I just thought she was cute. He's like, that's not actually that bad. Probably single digit late count here. Pretty obvious.
And then if it was just sort of,
Honestly, bro, you just grasping at straws at this point. You just seem really, really upset, and I don't know why. Why are you so mad? Why are you hating on the hustle? Why are you hating on the success of the YouTube channel? Listen, we've had tons of guys get insane results with everything we teach on the channel, on our programs, etc. And I think you're just cherry picking, bro. You're just cherry picking. He's not even making a real critique of what I'm saying. He's just making a character attack. He's like, oh, this guy's 22. He can't be good at game. Well, I'm not 22 anymore. But if you look back, even if you do want to say a 22-year-old can't be good at game, if you look at almost all of the Zeus catalog of videos, especially for the first 2 years, all of our videos were extremely beginner focused because it reflected where I was at the time in my dating skill set and where I was in my dating journey. I've always been at an advanced level since I was young. I was always the guy who would take my friend's phone and text girls for him so he could get a date and make it happen. I've literally been going to the mall and approaching girls since I was 14 because I was so nerdy and obsessed with approaching girls that me and my friends would go to the mall every single Saturday when we were fucking 14 and approach girls and learn cold approach that way. It was a lot of just actually going out and doing it. And although when we did start the channel, I was definitely younger, I wasn't teaching super advanced stuff. I was going over very, very beginner level stuff. And if you look at the catalog of Zeus content, you'll notice that for the first 2 years, most of the content was very beginner focused because I felt as though I had a very good handle on how to teach beginner level stuff. And even now, if you look at the Zeus content, most of the content in the YouTube videos anyways is definitely catered towards beginners because we want to appeal to a wide audience of people. And because when we first made content on YouTube, it was siloed. On one hand, you had guys like Alpha M who were giving general dating advice. There were more men's lifestyle channels, so they were giving dating advice only in the context of self-improvement and general lifestyle advice, which is not a knock, it's just that wasn't their main focus. On the other hand, you had these pickup artists and really shitty videos that were very long and filled with lots of jargon and complicated stuff that wasn't very not good or approachable to a beginner. So what did Zeus do? I saw this as someone who tried consuming dating content and thought there's no good dating content out there, or none that was very specific enough to me. So I fulfilled the need in the market by creating content that was entertaining, comedic, and had actionable, real advice. In the beginning, I did what I knew, which was I knew how to get beginners very, very good through their beginner level skill set and get up to intermediate. Now, of course, in my courses and my programs, I cover much more advanced stuff because as I've gotten older, as I've gotten better, I feel as though I'm in a place, I'm in a position, and the results I'm able to get people is able to get people to an advanced and intermediate level. However, still on Zeus, I'm sure you know this, John Anthony, if you cover something super, super high level, super advanced, like how to have a girlfriend and set it up so as an open relationship so you can date other girls, I mean, how many guys on YouTube casually watching that are even in a position to relate to that? Not many. So the way I do it is I make more beginner-friendly content that's more palatable to the masses in our videos because it appeals to the widest group, and over time, I sprinkle in more intermediate stuff, occasionally an advanced thing here or there in the YouTube videos. But if you want the real intermediate and advanced stuff, it's in my courses and programs because that's when people are most serious about it, and it's a way to offer it to that audience. So yes, I was young when I started Base Zeus, and yes, I'm still young for a guy to have this set of social skills, but I've coached tons of guys who are much older, and I was never teaching anything that I didn't have full mastery of. Getting good at beginner level game, as you know, not that difficult. So covering beginner level game for the first 2 years, which is really what we did, we touched some intermediate stuff too, is not that crazy. I just think with our content and the way we did it, I was particularly good at teaching beginner and intermediate level game. And again, I do not claim to be the best dating guy on YouTube or the best dating guy in the world. I just know that I am exceptionally good at teaching it and making it palatable and applicable to the everyday guy who's turned off by pickup in the weird community that you also agree is weird and shitty and also not that effective. That's the hole that Base Zeus fills in the market, and that's why we made it. And here we are all these years later with 1 million subscribers. So did we achieve our goal of teaching beginner level dating and getting guys a good grasp of how dating works? Yes, that was the goal. So to sit up here and be like, oh, well, he doesn't get girls and he sucks, it's like, we were never claiming that we were the best to begin with. And I do think we were one of the best at teaching it to a certain level. But back to the video.
A direct compliment, which is also a good thing. It's definitely better to approach and give a direct compliment as opposed to pussy out and not approach. So yeah, let's keep it rolling.
Solid analysis.
Is intimacy and solitude about? I imagine it's about intimacy and
solitude. Yeah, you nailed it. It's I mean, that's basically it.
What brings you to this book?
This is an example of a guy that doesn't know how to conversational thread.
Hello there.
Okay, normally you're gonna want to be flirting, stacking different topics. Okay, talking about the fact that you guys should hang out after, setting frame.
Dude, this is like the third sentence I say. How I'm like, we should hang out after this. And the third sentence, that's like, that's fast. That's fast.
Frames. Instead, he's like, what brought you to this book, right? Like Mystery says, if you walk in the park and the girl has a dog, and you're like, what's the dog's name? Oh, cool. What kind of dog is it? Oh, nice. How long have you had it? Very quickly, you start to exhaust all the topics on the dog topic. You know, that's what he's doing here with the book. Oh, what brought you to this book?
Are you in need of some intimacy and solitude? Because it sounds like you can't be intimate unless you have a person to be intimate with.
Well, see, I have the intimacy, but I need the solitude as well.
So is it intimacy and solitude separately, or is it both? Because you can't really have both.
Well, it is both, though, because you can.
This is such a dumb conversation, right? He's accomplished nothing in the interaction so far. He's just like fucking saying
We're also like 20 seconds into the interaction, just FYI.
dumb shit as usual.
How can you? What are you intimate with yourself? Is that like a masturbation reference?
No.
Okay, so here you see that I playfully joke about why she's reading a book about intimacy and ask if she's in need of some intimacy. So that's immediately me magnifying, which is a tactic Zeus has talked about before.
It's pathetic. It's like his imaginary friend. He's this cartoon character. Hey, Zeus talks about doing a technique called magnifying. It's really like his invention. He's a fucking little kid. It's like the same as Hamza.
That's the joke, bro. Really, bro? We just gonna hate on jokes now? You can't hate on the game, so you just gonna hate.
Adonis.
Come on, John Anthony, you better than this, bro.
He's like, Adonis. Adonis is scarce. Adonis doesn't have time for this types of things. Adonis does not want low-quality women. It's like, don't approach, don't go to clubs, don't use Tinder. Just work on yourself. Okay? Meanwhile, Hamza's living at home with mommy and daddy with little fucking scribbles all over the wall, acting like a huge dork.
Basically, where you playfully...
He just completely roasted, huh? That was actually kind of funny. Yo, John Anthony should be a comedian. Honestly, I'm having a great time. I'm enjoying this exposure. John Anthony's underrated funny, bro. He's actually funny.
Exaggerate or playfully misinterpret what she's saying.
Look, he's laughing. He's laughing. He knows what he's doing. Yo, John Anthony, I know you know what you're doing. I know you're not hating, bro. John Anthony's a fan, bro. He a fan. I know you're a fan, John Anthony. He's laughing.
Dang, and turn it into
Look at him. He's a fan.
Or something.
He knows what he's doing.
Super ridiculous to keep the conversation fun, and it's like the most basic form of flirting and or teasing. Magnifying is really good because it's a really good way to organically sexualize the interaction because it's based on what's going on. You're just sort of magnifying it into something that fits your frame a little bit more and sort of the direction you want the interaction to go. And it feels more natural when you do it this way as opposed to just bringing up sexual topics in a way, like out of the blue, or in a way that's sort of uncalibrated. And you see when I mention is intimacy and solitude, is that like a masturbation reference? That's me magnifying it even more. It's basically me, again, playfully misinterpreting the context of the interaction and what's going on even.
Magnifying, that's like Todd V with his leveling. And his other fucking bag of tricks. Each of these guys have their little stupid bag of tricks.
And by doing this, I'm able to create sexual undertones in the conversation. From the start, 1 minute in, less than 1 minute in, it looks like. Now, there is, yes, a bit of luck involved in the fact that she was reading a book about intimacy. I opened with, are you reading 50 Shades of Grey? Which would have been enough to sort of plant those sexual undertones and make jokes about that moving forward. But I did get a little bit lucky here. But hey, that's part of pickup. That's part of game. And I use that luck to my advantage throughout the interaction.
Okay, this is a skill game. The luck component is minimized the greater your skill. He's like, well, I'm going to show this interaction because she was reading a book on intimacy, and that allowed me to set the proper frame with magnifying.
Well, in a skill game, there's always luck involved, and it takes skill to recognize luck and know how to use it to your advantage. Just like in poker, you can't control what hand you're going to get, but you can learn how to use the skills of poker and your own skill set to make the best of the hand you were given. You know this, bro.
I'm in a relationship.
Emotional damage.
Now this goes on for 23 more minutes here. Okay, she just said she's in a relationship, but here's the thing: dumb pickup artists don't get the hint. Okay, they're going to stay there and try to convince her otherwise. They're going to stay there and say, "Hey, let's just be friends. I promise I'll never even touch you or try to kiss you. Hey, you can bring your boyfriend on our dates." And they'll spend their whole afternoon trying to convince the girl of that. Okay. And that's why they have single-digit lay counts, and they fucking suck, okay? But they'll go have 1.4 million subs on YouTube.
Also,
I don't try to convince her to do anything with the fact that she has a boyfriend. I don't even acknowledge it, because all that matters in this video is me showing an example of how to create a conversation where you can build interest, attraction, and free flow from a cold approach interaction with a girl you've never met before to my beginner level audience. So the fact that she had a boyfriend was almost irrelevant because I could still play the interaction the exact same. And at the end, you know that she gives me her phone number anyways. So
have to like maintain independence, you know.
Tell me about that.
I have a boyfriend. Unfazed. Continue.
I don't know.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you like start relying on people when you're with them for a while, so.
So you see there, I said, tell me about that. That's like a textbook qualifier. So qualifying is basically, Zeus has talked about this in past videos before.
I've never watched one of this guy's videos, but this is fucking hilarious. He's relating all the teaching principles back to what the cartoon said. Oh, Zeus just talked about...
Yes, because this was only the second video ever on over like 200 videos that I was ever in. So everyone is expecting Zeus, and everyone knows what Zeus says in the video. So of course I'm referencing the source material. And the whole point of me doing this was to show an example of the source material in action. But
about this in the past year, and no, don't do qualifying. It's fucking dumb. Most of these techniques these guys are teaching, you should never be using, okay? But they push them out everywhere. It's like, imagine...
This is actually like a somewhat decent roast that he's saying, like you shouldn't use qualifying, which I don't disagree with, but like qualifying definitely is useful at times. Setting the frame where she is qualifying to you is useful. I think what he's making fun of is how pickup artists and weirdos who suck at game will try and make a girl qualify inorganically by saying weird things or just being weird and, you know, not normal.
Taking a bunch of cans of poison and like spreading that all around, and everyone's like, ooh, like eating up the poison. And then everyone's like sick and not getting women. And it's because of all these assholes.
Qualifying is basically where you ask the girl super broad, open-ended questions. Things like, tell me about that. What's your story? What's the most exciting thing going on in your life right now? You're basically asking the girl to qualify and almost prove herself to you. When you ask questions like this, it makes her invest more into the interaction, to the conversation, and invest more into you.
It comes from the wrong frame. Tell me the most exciting thing going on in your life. Tell me why I should date you. It's just fucking cheesy, dumb shit.
Well, I don't say anything like that at all in this interaction. I actually agree with what he's saying here because, like I said, I actually think this guy probably does have really good game because the fact that he's so mad at everyone teaching dating in the wrong way leads me to believe that it's probably because he has good game, and it's infuriating to see people give out a bunch of shitty nonsense, which is why we started Based Zeus. So we both started our videos and our channels for the same reason. And again, the fact that he's so intent on showcasing his proof, again, I actually do believe whatever he says his lay count is, but you know, we do agree here, and I don't use any of those cheesy qualifiers, which is why I don't talk about qualifiers a lot in videos. I talk about the frame of qualifying, which is much more important because it's subtle rather than being overt, which is what a lot of the dumb cheesy pickup guys do.
You should go in and assume you already got the girl, behave that way. She's going to start behaving that way too pretty quickly. You don't need to go in and ask your little...
Again, bro, we agree!
Tell me your dream vacation. And
She has to explain herself, and the longer that the interaction goes on and the more she's explaining herself to you.
It's like Todd. He's like, where did you graduate from? And she's like, blah, blah. Oh, normally I only date Harvard and MIT girls. And I was like, all right, good. Can you leave then?
The more investment you get on her end and more participation. And these are good just to sort of build her interest and engagement in the conversation and have her feel more invested in what's going on as opposed to you leading the entire thing.
Like,
Yes, I know you're thinking, like, are we about to have a deep talk in the middle of... Are you about to have a stranger deep talk in the middle of West 4th Street? This is happening. This is New York. Get used to it.
okay.
So what I did there, I know I'm cutting a lot, but the beginning is probably the most important part of the interaction, and that's why...
Again, it's already like a fucking dead end. The chick's like, hey, I'm in a relationship. And he's going to go on, still 22 more minutes. Not going to go through this whole thing because it'll be incredibly painful. But she's already said she's taken, and he's going to sit there and try to use little fucking bullshit techniques to try to win her over.
Did all of these things, but what I did there...
No, I explained why I stayed in the set anyways, but
When I said, are you about to talk to a stranger in the middle of Washington Square Park? Yes, you are. It's normal. Don't worry. This is happening. So I do this with a lot of girls I just meet because when you randomly approach girls, sometimes the context can seem a little bit strange or wacky, like, oh, this guy just came over and talked to me like he's obviously hitting on me, which is not a bad frame.
Like, pisses me off this guy's talking about game with like all the technical terms, but he clearly doesn't know what he's doing. I want to urge you guys. Tomorrow is the last day. The prices will be at the current rate for my 8-week program and for the products and for the boot camps. Okay, the links for all
this
those
guy's a
things
G.
are-
This guy's a G. Just expose everyone, make a hate video, and then it's like 4 minutes of promoting his program. I kind of respect it, bro. Listen, I'm sure I don't think he talks about me anymore. Listen, John Anthony, I don't hate you, bro. I don't hate you. I just disagreed with the way you ran your channel, and that's why I didn't collab with you. That's it. I don't hate you, bro. I do think you get bitches, bro. I do think you get girls. It's okay. I don't hate you. I just think it's funny. I kind of respect. Now, before I was like, it's a little toxic. He's just like hating on people for clout and for views. But after watching it, it looks like he's a little self-aware of it. Like he knows what he's doing. So I kind of respect the hustle. It's kind of fun. It's kind of funny to watch. John Anthony, bro, I don't hate you. You can make as many exposed videos as you'd like on the videos of what we talk about. You know what, guys? Go check out John Anthony. Go check him out. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. I don't hate him. That's it. This has been Based Benji, aka Big Daddy Benji, aka Mr. TYB. So took your bitch because it already happened. This has been it. This is fun. This is fun. I like this guy. I like this guy.